As always, welcome everybody to our episode number 12 of the Distant Chips podcast. Today we're calling it, Kendall. What's the name of our podcast today?
Xbox might give it to you.
That's right. I'm here. I'm Fred, and I'm here with my co-host and sweet brother, Kendall.
Yo, what up, everybody? I'm Kendall. I'm here to
Uh,
talk massive amounts of shit. That's it.
that's a
And
hundred
maybe
percent.
explain some of the tech stuff. Maybe
Maybe sometimes.
if I feel like it.
That's right. So, how's your week been, man? Or 2 weeks, because
Exhausting.
we've been doing it bi-weekly. I know you've been working a lot.
Yeah, working a lot. Quitting smoking again. Been watching Hell on Wheels on Netflix.
Hell on Wheels. What's that?
It's the when they're building the transcontinental railroad across
Oh,
America.
oh, okay.
Old timey white racism.
Wow, beautiful. Nice. I like it.
Yep.
That's cool. Is it like a documentary or like a TV show or?
No, it's a TV show.
Okay, I might have to check it out. Sounds
I recommend it. It's pretty good.
pretty good. Yeah, we got a couple stuff I've been watching, anime and other stuff, so I need to find a little spot for that because there's way too much stuff to watch between Netflix and Disney Plus and all that shit.
Right? Did you see that Food Wars came out with the season 5 already?
Did they? See,
Yeah,
that's
they're,
what
they're already a few episodes in.
that's what I'm saying, man. And I ain't got time for all this stuff.
Right?
Here's another beauty. Remember I said I bought some side skirts?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on them to be shipped. Thank you, USPS Post Office.
That happens.
I know. I just got a conf. So the guy who shipped it, no fault on him. He shipped it like right away, like the next day. So props to him.
Yeah.
Got it through Facebook Marketplace. Never used it before, but hey, I might start using it more often. But anyways, he shipped it real quick. But then all of a sudden, like I don't know what's going on with the post office lately, but there've been delays on a lot of people's stuff. And I just happen to be one of those guys, and so I haven't heard anything. And then just I want to say yesterday I got a no today I got an email. Uh, I was taking my mom to one of her appointments, and I got an email saying, "Hey, should be coming through today or tomorrow." And I was like, "Oh, sweet. At least I finally get it." Because I've been worried, kind of get worried. You're like, I hope they didn't lose it, and then I'm out. Special parts, man, hard to get after they get lost. But anyways, before we get into the Xbox news, I just want to get whatever news we've got out of the way, Kendall. Any other stuff that we want to talk about because Xbox is going to take this whole episode, except for Ghost of Tsushima. If y'all haven't played that game, if you guys have not played that game, let me tell you what, fire, dude! I still haven't beat it, Kendall.
Is there a lot of side stuff to do?
Yeah. And then you're on a horse, and you get to ride around on your horse, and you get to whistle for him. It's pretty fucking dope. You get so you get your swords, right, which is one of your weapons. You get a bow, and then you get a couple other little side things like kunai, some
With
smoke.
chain?
Yeah, no, no, not without chain. I wish it was with chain, but
Well,
without chain.
well, shit. I don't know how I feel about that. How am I supposed to live out my days as Joey Wheeler?
You can't, dude. Sorry, this is not the last time I was with Tom Cruise. This is
Hashtag trap card.
but it's good, dude. Like the story's good. I haven't even beaten it yet. On the real, I haven't beaten it. I put in a good amount, what I feel a good amount of hours, onto it. To some, maybe it's not, but dude, I haven't even checked how many hours. I just know that I've been playing day and night for the last couple of days on my days off. I mean, just ripping through it, and
Mm.
so I probably put in a good solid more than 72 hours. I don't know. I know because they break it into halves, right? So you got your what would be your whole map, and you can break it into thirds. And so like I liberated the first bottom before I moved to the next middle, and I just liberated the middle, and I'm on the very top. So I know I'm getting closer to the end of the story. Like I know I'm almost there, but there's still so much side quests to do and side stuff to do that I try
Now,
to get
now,
into.
when you say side stuff, would you put it like you played Witcher 3, right?
Right
Okay, and you've
now,
played like some of that Assassin's Creed, like Origins or Odyssey
I
or
played a
something,
little bit of
right?
Assassin's Creed, but I played a lot more Witcher. Here's the thing: Witcher is a massive game. Like I don't think many people come up to The Witcher like in how massive that damn game is.
Okay. So, would you say the amount of side stuff to do in Sushi Ghost is like close to Witcher 3, way beyond Witcher
I
3,
don't
not
think
even close to Witcher
I
3?
don't think it's anywhere beyond Witcher 3. I think it's under Witcher 3. I think that's just how it is. Um, it's just part of the thing about The Witcher 3 is just it is a long stand like it is a very long game in The Witcher 3. It's just
Hmm.
The Witcher 3 just is way too expensive. Okay, so here's the thing. The game feels long. I don't know if it's because you have to travel on your horse a lot, but then there's points where you can fast travel, but you still have to like even though you can fast travel, they still make you get on your horse and go to places. You find little trinkets like you chase a fox. It gives you a little power up. You follow birds, and then they'll show you stuff like new headbands, new skins for your swords because the swords don't change. You can power up your swords, right?
Hmm.
But you can't change your swords because you have like the short sword and the long samurai sword. You
Uh-huh.
just get to power them up.
Okay, so
That's
you power them up. Can you
you,
change how they look at
yes,
least?
that's what it is. So you get like skins for the scabbards and stuff like that, and the way the sword looks. Same thing with the bows. The bows really don't really change. You get to power up your bows, but the bows have skins. You have armors. You get also to power up your armors, and when you power up the armor changes. So like you might say like you get like a base level armor that's a little raggedy, but as you keep going up, it gets way fucking cooler.
Okay.
So like I mean, there's different stages to the armor, and then you can even wear the armor like some of the helmets and stuff of the stage that was before it. Like they'll still have it there. So it'll be like yeah, it'll be like refined or like super refined or something like that. It's still good. It's enough. Hold on, let me turn on the light. I think I'm a little under right now. Okay, there we go. Because the light's starting to go dark.
Yeah.
There's enough stuff to be kind of cool. The skin wise and stuff like that. I think the story is really good. Like it really a good story, and you still have the sides. So you have like the main. You have the main story, and then I guess you could say like maybe a main side quest for people. Some of the people that help you out, you have to kind of you have to follow their story, so you get to like a little sub story with it. And then you have those little quests of like, hey, liberate this town, or hey, can you go find some food for people or something, little things like that. So it chugs along well, like it does go well, and you don't want to put it down because the story's good. The cutscenes are great. You being able to kill people is awesome. I'm at the point now that so you can assassinate people, right? Like you're almost like a ninja at that point. Not so much a
Hmm.
samurai, more of a ninja. So you can like dive down on people, and then at first you can only like kill one guy at a time, right? At a certain point, you can kill three people at one time. Now I'm at the point where when I jump down, I can kill a dude and then slice his fucking head off, and then
And then
and then everybody.
teleport
No,
back
no, no,
home,
no, no.
have a beef bowl.
I wish. No, you
Oh,
like you jump down and you slice the guy's head, and then the other guys freak out though. So like
oh,
they'll
okay. So it has like a fear effect.
yeah, and so they'll fall, and then sometimes you can just stab him in the chest, and it's over with that guy. But there's enough people in there. You get like people shoot at you with like fire arrows, and sometimes you're getting shot. So it's challenging enough. And then the thing that I find very nice about the game is if you don't follow the story right away or go through the story like you should, you can
Hmm.
actually divert the main story, do a bunch of the side quests, power yourself up to then go back. Because at first I was kind of like chugging along with the story, and I noticed I wasn't strong enough for certain people. Maybe my life meter wasn't long enough, or I didn't have like these extra charge things. So as I started doing all the other stuff instead of the main story, and then went back to the main story, eventually it was really easy to get through it.
Hmm.
But they do have a easy, a normal, and like a hard. And if you do like say like you're fighting a boss and you die way too many times and you just kind of want to get through it, you can drop the level to like let's say normal or easy, pass it, and then go back and put it back up. So they give you those options.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not saying that obviously everybody's the kind of gamer they are, but I'm just saying if you do get frustrated in a certain spot that maybe it gets too hard or something happens, you can drop the level, the hardness level, so you can get through it and then put it back. I mean, there's that at least for the casual people. That's always a plus. in my book. And then there's even a style where you can play it in black and white, like the old
Oh
black and
yeah, I
white
saw
Japanese.
that.
So when you first start off the game, it kind of gives you like a profile, like a picture profile that you want to play in.
Mm-hmm.
And they have that old timey. I haven't played old timey. I just wanted to play it normal, straight through, and maybe if I restart it, which is kind of fun enough that I might, I'll probably do it in like the old timey like Japanese way. But I'm just saying, I just really want to get that off my chest. Amazing game. I still haven't finished it, so I'll let you know what I think of it once I'm completely done with it. Because you know how some games are amazing and then the ending just falls flat.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering how it goes. But so far, uh, I love it. It's another good game that you could play. Just like playing Spider-Man or playing Horizon Zero Dawn or the God of War games, great story, fun time. So far, I'm really, like I said, I'm really close to the end. Hopefully, by the next time we do our podcast, I'll let you know how the ending is without spoiling it. Like, I don't want to spoil it yet because I don't know if you're gonna play it,
Oh,
but
I'll play it eventually.
I think it's a good game, and I think anybody that hasn't tried it out, that you're concerned with how it might be, I think you should give it a shot. I think it's actually a pretty fun game and it should be played. But you got anything, Kendall?
Nope, nothing beyond the Xbox
Xbox?
stuff.
Then let's hit it up. Let's hit up this Xbox showcase. Now, before we get into the deep dive, Kendall, overall, you saw it, I saw it. What did you feel? Like your overall generalization of this show?
I'd say I'd give it probably around a 7-ish out of 10.
Okay, okay.
Somewhere like it was a lot better than the other
Then
like
the other
third
one.
party showcase
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah.
did before and everything. It showed it was a lot more emphasis on the games. They showed some gameplay,
Mm-hmm.
not a lot still.
Right.
Like they had the early demo from Halo,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Now,
I think it was Grounded or whatever. It's like it wasn't really a demo game of the gameplay,
right.
but in the trailer or whatever, it showed quite a bit of the gameplay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
it's kind of like a toss up.
The only thing I want to say is I felt the PlayStation One was just a little bit more exciting, only because they released the images of the console on that thing. I think it's the only thing that beats this one.
Well, the thing is they revealed what the Series X
Was a long
was
time
a
ago.
long time
Yeah.
ago, and we're still playing chicken with the price point because they still didn't announce
I
any.
know nobody has. Everybody's waiting. I think last minute.
So yeah, still no price point yet. So
Mm-hmm.
pre-order is still not available. Still don't know how much they're gonna cost
Yeah.
and all that other jazz and fun shit or special editions and blah blah blah.
All right, Kendall. What games did you like?
Me personally, let's see. The Outer Worlds expansion
Mm-hmm.
is interesting. The DLC thing that they announced.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Grounded looks like a mix of like it seems like Honey I Shrunk the Kids meets Minecraft Survival
Mm-hmm.
or whatever because it looked like you were able to build stuff and fight against bugs and everything.
All
So
right.
if you've ever seen that old movie Honey I Shrunk the Kids where the kids get shrunk and they have to survive out in the backyard
Which
with
is
all the
cool.
bugs and
I,
everything,
I love those movies.
it's literally that but video game form.
All right. Let me toss you one. So you saw that Everwild game, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the thing. It gave me I wrote down. It gave me last Airbender vibes.
Last Airbender.
Yeah, like it gave me those vibes when I saw them kind of like swooshing through and the animals and all the stuff, and it looked like they were using abilities, and I was like, man,
Yeah,
this is...
like the one guy who was like kind of like waving his arms or
Yes,
whatever
yes,
for
yeah,
the hawks or whatever to drop stuff.
yeah. I was like,
Like
yo, these
bending
airbending,
animals.
yeah. I was like, I don't know why, but I wrote that down because next to it, because right when I saw it, I was like, I don't know why, but like I see it and I feel like Aang's about to jump out of the corner. Not, I mean, looks nice. Don't get me wrong. I
Oh
just
yeah.
wonder. I wonder how it's gonna, how fun or entertaining it's gonna be when you play it. But yeah, it gave me those vibes, dude. Did you see the Forza one though?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, yeah. I actually like that because I've been into a real kick about cars and stuff like that. I've been really wanting to play like a nice car game. You know, I haven't.
Yep.
I felt like I have. There hasn't been one in a while. I'm really into it. I've actually thought about building a. I don't have the space for it though. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. But I've been wanting to build one of those racing simulators.
Yeah, I know
You know,
what you're talking about.
yeah, with a seat and the stuff. Yeah, so you can start drifting and time with that, just so you can have fun. You know, without having to have the car with you. But it feels
Yeah.
realistic. They're expensive though.
Yeah, yeah, they get expensive, and it's like you
Yeah.
have to buy everything. You have to get the harness,
Uh
and
huh.
well, so the kind of like the frame, the skeleton of where
Yeah.
you put the seat and the pedals and the
The
wheels and
the
everything, and the
shifter
shifter and all that other
and
stuff,
the
and the
parking brake, all that shit you got to buy separate, and then you still got to buy the monitors and the seat itself, and then whatever you're gonna run the game from or whatever. I guess the simulator or whatever it is. You gotta pay for that too.
but it's like now we have Forza, which has basically been the car game in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion for a while now, because Gran Turismo got rid of the whole campaign thing and went full on realistic driving simulator.
Yeah.
It kind of removed the fun like single player aspect of
Yes.
it and
I
everything
do
for
like
like
that.
the common people.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're bringing that back in the next one.
Mm.
So now it's gonna be Gran Turismo versus Forza
Forza.
again.
Yeah, I was always a fan of Gran Turismo. I'll be honest, but Forza does look nice. I saw it and I was like, it's really interesting. Just like right now, I've been looking at the new Dirt game that's gonna come out.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, I'm a little starved for like a good game. You know what games I do miss that they've never had, and I know this is off topic for everybody, and I hope they appreciate this. Is Tokyo Extreme Racer series? Did you ever play it when I think it was like PS2 days?
Tokyo Underground, no.
No, not Underground. No, they were called Tokyo Extreme Racer. So like you would be driving your Japanese car, and then you would be driving on the freeway. You would blink your headlights, and then you would start a race.
Oh
And like
no.
the streets of Tokyo, dude. Kendall, look it up. Whenever you get a chance, look them up. It was like Tokyo Extreme Racer 1, 2, and 3, I think it was. But yeah, if you ever get a chance, look them up. They're really fucking fun. You end up racing enough of the low level guys that then the bosses come out, and they'll have like names like Joker or some other weird name, and their car has a theme on it. Dude, games were dope, and they were like on the PS2. So I think I still have the disc somewhere. I don't know if you have a PS2. I might be able to let you borrow it if I can find it. But the
I mean, if you want to go with that route, did you know they're making another Initial D arcade machine?
yes, I did. Oh my god, I got so excited. We'll bring you back. We'll bring you back the Xbox scheduled news in a second because we just got some extreme and special and important news that just dropped. Yes, dude, I saw that. Now here's the thing: are they going back to the original story, like almost like the arcade version one, or is this going to be something like after all the Initial D ones?
See, that's the thing. No one knows
Because that's
because
what I
they
was wondering.
haven't
I'm like,
dropped the test cabinets yet.
right? Because I was thinking, I'm like, is this some reboot to the original series, or is this something that they're gonna like a new continuation or whatnot? I'm excited. I saw it. I saw it a couple weeks ago. I don't know if I ever sent it to you.
Nope.
I know I sent it to my buddy Frank. Shout out to you, Frank. Um, he's a real big Initial D fan also, and I sent him that. And then right now, Initial D, I think for a week or something like that, had a pop up in Japan, which I'm so fucking jealous, dude. They get a pop up for like the 25th anniversary of Initial D, and they had like toolboxes and those little seats that you can kind of fold up and take with you. Not like a full on seat, but you know how sometimes you can just it just has the bottom stuff. It's like very portable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have something like that. They had like stickers and other shit. I mean, it looked cool. I mean, damn Japan, can you just send some over here? Can we not have a pop up in the United States?
Right.
We'd want it.
Just like
Like,
yeah. Where are some like arcades? Because it's like,
oh,
of
nowadays
course,
I don't know, dude. I know Main Place had round one. I don't know if they're still gonna have it because
yeah.
coronavirus.
So I mean, once all this stuff blows over, we need to find like a
Camelot,
arcade. Because Camelot used to be
Camelot used to be the
where,
place.
and they had all the different machines.
Mm-hmm.
They had multiple cabinets of like fighting arcades
Yeah,
and like Third Strike. They had like four
dude,
or five.
we gotta find one. We're gonna go. We'll do a live, an Instagram live, or we'll do something from
Yeah,
arcade.
So we'll have to like look one out and go like
I'm so down, dude.
cruise some
Well,
arcades.
hey, round one has those sometimes. I know they go to the like Anime Expo sometimes and bring their arcade games out there.
Uh,
So I mean, yeah, if it, once it's all over, I'm gonna take it. I'll take it to round one. We'll go play some arcade games and shit, some fighting games and some racing games.
oh yeah,
But well, back.
those old initial DV3 cards.
Oh, yes. Oh, I don't even have them anymore. I mean, I think I have them somewhere just as a memento, but I don't think they'll work. Hey, so did you see that fantasy? Was it Fantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis or whatever?
Oh yeah.
That
See, honestly, that might actually get me to buy the console just because it's like, and the reason why for that is because like with the Windows launch for PSO2 or
Mhm.
whatever and everything, it was all the problems or whatever, and it's like I'm still playing it here and there or whatever, but it's like on my desktop it works fine. On my laptop, it doesn't work for shit. Can't even get the game to launch on my laptop, and I've tried like uninstalling, reinstalling it like 10 different times,
Yeah.
and using because there's like different installers made by the community or whatever to like bypass like the Windows Store, which is like a majority of the problem with it,
Mm.
and to try to get it to work that way, that doesn't work. Blah blah blah, and it's huge fucking mess. At least with the PC version. So it's like
Yeah.
I've been debating getting a console.
Well, here's the thing. You could always get the digital only version if it's probably going to be cheaper, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm assuming. At least I hope. I don't know. We'll find out once the prices drop, but I mean, that's always a plus right there. Yeah, I saw it and I really looked at it and I was like, holy shit, what is this? I'm like, this looks pretty badass.
So
And yeah, I was really interested in playing it. And then I saw they're gonna have what Destiny 2 and something like all the expansions and stuff and that whatnot, and updated to like Xbox X on there. I mean, for the fans, I know there's people that play like Destiny 2 still. So I guess for those people, it's gonna be like Xbox Series X updated or something.
which honestly, Destiny 2 right now is kind of confusing or whatever because I just hopped back into it, a couple of days ago because I
Mm-hmm.
felt like playing a shooter or whatever. But it's like they removed the leveling from it,
Yes, and now it's on your armor, right?
and now it's just all like equipment power,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
It's a
like
little weird. I've been playing. I play on and off. I know Robert. He plays it a little more often. So every once in a while, when I have questions and I show up and I'm like, "Hey, so it changed," and he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah," and he'll explain it to me, and I'll be like, "All right, I guess."
so it's like it took me a little bit to kind of like reintroduce myself to like how everything worked,
Mm-hmm.
especially since because like originally what I was gonna do, I literally made a new character
To
and I
start all
pressed the
over,
start game button, and then so because normally like if I'm out of a game for a while,
you wanna,
even if
yeah.
I have like max level characters or whatever, I'll make a new character and just like go through the whole leveling process to
Mm-hmm.
kind of like resituate myself, get used to everything again,
That's right.
and you know then go in
With your
and
main
everything.
all
But
star.
it's like in this, it's like the intro sequence was different. I realized I had all my abilities already, and I could choose between the light, the
Yes.
solar, shadow,
Mm-hmm.
and everything. So it's like had all three of the different specs, and the game's just like, all right, go talk to this person, this person, this person, this person, have fun. I'm
Yeah.
like, the
What?
fuck? Where am I supposed to go exactly?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
shit. So it's like, but it took me a bit, and then it's like, basically, you just kind of like re-hop through all the different worlds, do the story chain there real quick, and then once you do that, then they'll be like, all right, thanks for helping out or whatever. If you want, go do some patrols or whatever, do some
Mm-hmm.
dailies,
Mm-hmm.
public events or whatever, and then or you can just hop to the next planet and do all the stuff there, and so on and so forth. And it's just
Exactly.
it's confusing
Exactly.
at first, but I guess you could say it's quicker to kind of hop into now
Mm-hmm.
because you don't have to go through the whole leveling process. And also another thing, someone might want to put somewhere in the tutorial how to summon your bike because I had to Google that shit.
Oh yeah.
I was like, wait,
What?
how do I summon my bike again?
Yeah, nobody tells you. For the longest time, I
And,
was running around on my feet.
yeah, exactly. Or just fast traveling or
Yeah,
whatever to
and
get there
then
quicker. And you're
once,
like, okay, motherfucker, the game gave me a bike. How do I summon? So I finally got tired and fucking Googled it. And You press tab on PC and then hold E.
There you go.
That's the ball.
Tab and E. If anything you learned from us today, tab and E, and there you go.
Yeah. So
I know. But like, okay, so with other games though, I really feel like a lot of people thought Halo was gonna be this like their main right game.
hmm
But I feel like even though they showed us a lot, I feel like there's still a lot missing. I don't know. I wasn't so super excited.
Well, see, the thing is that with the Halo Infinite or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, while everyone was like looking forward to it, and everyone was clamoring for information about Halo Infinite, which, and
Right.
it's coming out, basically when the Series X launches and everything, it's going to be a
Mm-hmm.
launch title by the looks of it because it said holiday 2020.
Right.
So if not literally on launch, within the
Well
first
then,
couple
yeah.
weeks, months, kind of thing. So, but it's like it's weird because it looks nice, but it's weird.
Right. Okay, that's what I was thinking
Like
when
the
I saw
art
it.
style is like
Cartoony.
it's kind of like a mix between realistic,
And Borderlands.
like Borderlands, and like Marvel comics.
Something, yeah, it's like Marvel Comics. Okay, I don't know. It was something, dude, because I saw it, and I really wanted to be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But there was something to it when I saw it that I'm like, for some reason, it just feels different from the other Halo games.
Like everything feels too smooth.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
there's like no texture, feel, or anything to like any of this stuff. Everything's like flat.
Now, I
It
wonder if
doesn't have like those minor details or whatever that makes things pops, like scratched armor or
mm-hmm,
chipped paint or
mm-hmm,
like bumpy texture
mm-hmm,
on like a gun or something, and it's just like everything's just smooth,
right.
flat.
I wonder if that's gonna change. Like maybe if this was like early on stuff, and maybe it's gonna change or get updated a little more as it gets closer to release. Like I can't say much to that, but I just know that when I saw it, I was a little like, I don't know. There's just something small, but there's something there that I was kind of like, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it looks good. It still looks like a Halo game. Like, don't get me wrong there. Like, I'm not trying to hate on it. I just felt when I saw it, I'm like, man, there's just something that I don't know. I feel like there's a little something missing. But I hope to get it right. I hope to get it right. Now, is there going to be multiplayer with that game, or is this going to be
Well, they're generally, I mean, it's a Halo game. You kind of expect there to
expect that
be
for multiplayer, right? That's what I
multiplayer.
thought. Because I know they didn't show much of it. It was just what like campaign, pretty much. Because at least when I saw it, I didn't notice anything that was like multiplayer esque.
Well, because they said they were going to like go into the first look and like all the multiplayer stuff at a later time,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
before release in the future, in the next couple of months or so, I guess
Probably
they
something
will.
with it. Yeah.
I mean, hey, well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, like I saw the games. The games look cool. I just wasn't like terribly super excited. I mean, and I get it. I'm not. How can I put it? Like I'm. Oh, Fable. Fable was the one. That's the one I'm missing that I was just thinking about in my head. Fable was the one that seemed interesting.
Ah, God, I can't wait. I really hope they go back to like the full on like Fable game instead of like like the miniature like Gauntlet Legend kind of thing, Fable hero bullshit that they try to come out with before.
Mm.
Oh my God.
Now I never played the Fable series. Right. I've always wanted to. It always looked like a really cool game to play, but I've never had it. Like I said, I've never had an Xbox, so I never played it. But it is a game that maybe nowadays maybe I might pick it up, especially because they do that whole PC thing.
Mm-hmm.
If it comes out with PC, I might get it. Look, some of these games, normally you would count me out. I would be like, nah, I'm not playing these. Like, what the hell? But now with this whole like Microsoft PC Xbox thing,
Mm-hmm.
I might actually pick up some of these titles, at least on the PC side, so I can play them, so I can at least enjoy them and know what's up with them.
Oh, definitely recommend it. The first one is like super short, the one that came out on the original Xbox or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. That one was super short, but it was good. It was kind of like one of those original titles, like back before, like when people were just starting to make like choices mattering in
Mm-hmm.
RPG games, as
Yeah.
in like mass appeal kind of thing. Like you had your good decisions and then you had your bad decisions, and based on your good decisions or whatever, you ended up looking a certain way,
Right.
and then you did a bunch of bad decisions,
You
you
look
ended
a
up
different way.
a different way.
That's
Yeah,
what got me excited about the game.
you could like sit there, or and there is these doors that once you hit certain criteria or whatever, you could open, and there would be like either like treasure or like super good equipment or new ability kind of thing behind the door. And some of them you can only get as if you were a good guy, or in the other ones you could only get if you were a bad guy. So
Now, was there a way to open both or be good and bad at the same time, or
I mean,
no?
if you wanted to sit there and farm the shit
Oh, okay. Well, no, I'm just wondering if it was.
back and forth,
Hmm.
and but you'd have to do a shit ton of good deeds or a shit ton of bad deeds to
Mm,
go the opposite direction of where you already were. So,
mm,
granted, it's a lot easier to go do more fucked up shit than it is to do a lot of more good
good
shit if
shit.
you go
Yeah.
fucked up first.
Yeah, that would be one that you would want to play it one time as good guy, one time as bad guy. It's like Infamous when I played it. I did one whole save. Like I did one. I mean, I played the game through once completely as a good guy, which I might say it was kind of tough.
Hmm.
And I'm only saying it's kind of tough because as soon as I passed it as a good guy, completed it, all my abilities, everything, and I beat it, I was like, well, hell, I'm gonna go try it as a bad guy. I want to see what it looks like because your body looks a little different, and this is because of Fable that these games kind of exist now. So I make all the evil choices. It's so easy being evil because you just blow everything up. You don't even care. Like there's no point to it. You just everything dies and you're like awesome. Just makes things easy. Like save this person? No, I don't have to. Everybody dies. So I'm excited. Never played it. Want to play it. Want to see what I can do with it.
Oh, totally
What they do
recommend.
for it.
If you still have a 360 or a working 360
Yeah.
or anything, you
And
could get Fable 3. I think it is.
and that one's a good one or what?
Yeah. Is it Fable 3?
No, maybe if I can get my hands on a cheap
Fable 3.
cheap Xbox 360 or something.
Oh, hey, you can actually even get it on Windows, apparently. Look at that.
Really? Well, maybe I will play it. Maybe I'll just buy an Xbox controller. Nah, you know what? I'll just hook up my PS4. No, no, because it kind of it worked better with a Xbox controller, I would assume, right?
Oh, wait, no, you can get it on Xbox 360 or Xbox One.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe when the new Xbox comes out.
I saw it on the Windows Store, and I thought
Oh.
maybe it's like on up, available only on the Xbox One. So, yeah, Xbox.
Maybe when the Xbox Series X or whatever comes out, they
Eh,
might port it over. We'll see. But yeah, I
maybe.
mean, I don't know. I mean, that like I said, I wasn't overwhelmed by the games. I know there were a few that popped out that I was like really cool. Like I said, Halo Infinite, Forza, Fable, the Fantasy Star Online. Those were a few of the games that I really looked at them and was like, ooh, this seems a little interesting. Not enough for me to just run out and get the system. I'll tell you that much.
Hmm.
I found that PlayStation has a little bit more in the sense of what I want to play with the Miles Morales and the other stuff. But I think Xbox did a nice showing. Way better, like you said, way better than the other one, the third party. It just seems a little bit more exciting right now. Uh, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I'm convinced yet that I need to get the Xbox system. But we'll see. There's still time from here to December or November when they release them. So I don't know. That's how I feel. I don't know. How do you feel?
I mean, like I said, I'm interested more so in the Fable part, the in PSO2,
Mm-hmm.
because for the most part, I mean, I haven't played a full-on Halo game in an extremely long time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and it's like, eh,
Right.
not exactly impressed with the Halo Infinite showing. Like I said, the art style, I
Right.
mean, it's good, but it's weird. It definitely looks like a Halo game,
Yes.
but it feels off.
That 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you on that one. But yeah, man, you got anything else you want to cover right now, Kendall?
No, that'll do it for me.
Yeah, I think we did a good, solid 30 minutes here. So with that, you guys, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, listening. We really appreciate all our listeners that we do have. There's not many of you, but We really appreciate you guys. If you guys want to leave any messages or anything, you guys can hit us up on Instagram. Look us up as Los Muchachos Media. We got a Twitter. Look us up there. The links are here on the Twitch channel. We also have them on our YouTube channel. So drop us a message or anything like that. If you guys want to see anything different, you guys want us to cover a certain topic or anything, just go ahead and shoot us a line. You can also hit us up at, what is it, Los Muchachos Media at gmail.com. Is that where we're at, Kendall?
Mm-hmm.
And you can send us an email there. But, Kendall, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Esper6476. And you could also find me on Twitch here, also Esper6476.
My man does good streams. Hopefully he'll be streaming soon again, so you guys can catch him on that and give him some follows. But yeah, with that, we have been this has been the N CHipz podcast with us, Los Muchachos Media, and we really appreciate you guys listening. And until next time, later.
Later.